Good morning. I just wanted to talk about this kind of a data collections, okay, and also the data security, which has been a huge concern, especially during the time of this COVID. A lot of people have been asked to work from home, and most of the secure data entry people are being asked to work from home, and majority of this kind of an locations whenever the data entry person or a high city guys who come and work, which will be highly secure. They are not even allowed to bring their phones or laptops, and they've given a kind of an assigned system to work to secure the data. um, Recently that I've been on a discussion with few of the technical guys that in US, after the imposition of the HIPAA law talks in terms of like around being very careful in three level, that is administrative, physical, and technical component of it. So the medical data is expected to be highly secure. It involves the data which is related to finance, more than all that the medical data, highly confidential. How secure are they? Some of the data are recently leaked out. People are trying to really use that as a kind of a ransom to threaten the insurance companies or healthcare providers, third party administrators, including the patient also. um, See how secured we are, how we are coding the data matters a lot. It's not a rocket science. If a pharmacy has been dispensing triamine, we know the status, what it is for. So how secure are we with in coding? And this is a very, very, very big concern. And also the location which has been kept, the server location. Mostly they are having like two or three servers, and some of the countries are talking about securing the data within their own country, not to take it out. Fair enough. But multiple providers, like insurance companies, financial settlers, third party administrators, healthcare providers, anywhere else you talk, dispensing places, can, and everywhere else, how do we sync the data, and how we are going to protect it? Recent discussion with the kind of cyber protection, first element is that to secure the data, and also the methodology, the whole architect has to be designed prior to the design itself. You're trying to adjust that data, or try to secure after the design it's been there, it's going to be in a kind of a compromise situation. Nobody talks about this kind of a Z protocol of security data, that which is at the fourth level, highly coded, and the codes are being divided, and codes, even the codes, single code is being just secured in a kind of an multi server locations. Nobody knows what it has been happening on. The data entry person will not even know anything. It's been highly encoded. Only the data has been entered into it. By the end of the day, single transaction data is not very big in the database. It will be secured as a kind of a few bytes. So the health insurance data, which we've been storing at less than 100 bytes. The prescription, patient name, and doctor, scan, medicines, frequencies, usage, everything can be done. It's important. If not, the compromise situations can be very, very high. If there is going to be a kind of an settlement, or a penalty can lead into from 100 to $50 million per transaction details. So let me talk about the Z protocol. The Z protocol is the one highly encoded at every level. The data entry person, or the handler, the administrator guy, the physical guy, or the hospital will not know which patient is taking what medicines, for what prescription, for what ailment, for what scan results. Everything has been encoded, and it has to be secured, and with a multiple storage location, nobody knows what to be done. And if not, the world will be having in a high compromise situation of data security. Data security is a call to know, and with this kind of a thing, anybody can do any entry from any level with a high secured environment. Let's talk about it. If any doubt